Good morning, BFFs. It's Shannon Mattern, WordPress expert here. I got a new mount for my tripod, which I'm super excited about. So now my camera is like actually at the right spot. So I'm super pumped about that. So thank you so much for joining me today. Hey, is that Evan that just joined? I think it is. So thank you so much for joining me on the scope this morning. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Shannon Mattern, WordPress expert. I also teach MailChimp and all kinds of list building strategies. Good morning, so happy to see you here. So today I am going to give you a really simple tip for list building and then talk to you about one key thing that will help you grow your list better than anything else. So if you don't know, I've been doing the 30-day list building challenge to grow my email list from, what did I say, 1,500 to 1,800 in the month of January, because I have a goal to get to 5,000 followers or 5,000 people on my list by the end of the year. So last year, I did Natalie Lucier's 30-day list building challenge, which you can find a link to that on my website, wp-bff.com/resources. You can sign up for that. It's totally free. You can start it at any time, but we are on day, I think 21. Today's the 21st of the month. And today, hey, good morning, Leanne. I think that's Leanne McGregor knitting today. Nice to see you this morning. Awesome. So this morning, the day 21 of the 30-day list building challenge is to create shareable graphics about your freebie. So for those of you that haven't tried Canva, canva.com, Stephanie is asking me, do I have a device to hold up your phone? Yes, I finally got a little extension for my tripod. It's called the Jellyfish something or other, and it's literally just like this thing on a spring that like hugs my iPhone. So it's really cool. I'll post a link to that somewhere. I'll post it on my resources page. Yeah, it was 15 bucks on Amazon. So yeah, super cheap compared to all the other things that I found out there. So yeah, now I have an actual legit tripod going on. I don't have my phone resting on my laptop. And I decorated my office over the weekend, so I've got like cool stuff in the background and I'm all excited about it. So, yeah, so anyway, so day 21 is to create 5 shareable graphics about your freebie. So if you haven't tried Canva, go to canva.com. It's totally free graphic design program. I assume everybody knows about it, but I shouldn't make assumptions. So it's super simple to use, and I also have a little tutorial on it in my free 5-day website challenge, which anybody that is building a WordPress site can sign up for at wp-bff.com right on the homepage. Yeah, it is. Canva's awesome. And I also have a extended, more in-depth Canva design course with like pro graphic design tips in my BFF Academy. But coming soon, I will have that as a standalone course that you can buy outside of the Academy. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, today's tip is to go in and create 5 shareable graphics. Get with me on, yeah, I will, definitely. Morning, Abby. Yay, so excited to see you here. So create 5 shareable graphics in Canva, and some ideas that I have for you. One, it's your choice, whether you want to do Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Pinterest. Pick the one that you are going to either have the most followers already, or you want to build the most followers. I need to find a way to get Canva images to translate to a higher resolution. Yes, that is the one thing that is a little bit tricky about Canva. I always download the high-res PNG instead of the JPEG for one. Sometimes I download the PDF, and if you guys don't have Photoshop, you know, that might be tricky for you, but then I open it up in Photoshop and I tweak it in there. Another thing to do to get high-res graphics, and it depends on your site, but if you make a graphic that is twice as big as what you need, on a Retina display device, that's actually going to shrink it down. You know, it's going to display as if it were, so if it's like 200 by 200, you create a graphic that's 400 by 400. If your website is optimized for mobile, it's going to just fit it down into a 200 by 200 box and display it high res. So I don't know if I'm explaining that very well. It's easier for me to show you that than it is to talk about it, but that's one way. I do high resolution too, and it always looks wonky. Yeah, and then it's, you know, a lot of trial and error. And there's a WordPress plugin that I found too that turns all the graphics that you upload into Retina graphics. So I'll have to find that and post that on my resources page as well. But back to Canva and creating those 5 shareable graphics. The issue is when it pays to Facebook, it gets further compressed. Yeah. There's got to be a trick to that. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. But selecting your the place where you have the most followers and creating shareable graphics for that, and some ideas for that is to just have a graphic with your freebie title. You can do inspirational quotes. You can do headlines that leave people wanting more, little teaser headlines like 5 simple changes to make to your website today to get more subscribers, stuff like that. But the biggest key to making all these tips happen is to really just set aside time to do it. I have been really guilty of saying that I want things and then not actually putting actions in place to make those things happen. So, you know, I want to lose 30 pounds and I want to do this and I want to do that and I want to be a person that eats healthy, but then I don't do it. So I don't set aside the time I need to prepare to do those things. I don't, you know, I say that I want them, but my actions don't follow that. So even though today's step just to make 5 graphics in Canva is so simple, you have to really take the time to do it and then follow through. Follow through and make those graphics, share them out, set them up in Hootsuite, schedule them, and those things will be working for you. And it's the consistency and the taking time, scheduling the time for those things that are important to building your business are more key than any one strategy that I'm sharing with you for list building, because some of them aren't going to work right away. And if you're anything like me, when you start doing something and you don't see immediate results, you get discouraged and you think, well, that didn't work, and you want to move on to something else. And that's not necessarily the case, because you're laying groundwork for future changes. You know, the things that I do today I'm not going to see immediate impact today. Eating well today might make me feel a little bit better, but it's not going to change the way I look tomorrow. It's going to change the way I look in 3 months or 6 months or 12 months. So I'm working really hard on internalizing those lessons that I'm learning about building business into my health and wellness. Yes, the long-term vision. I have a tendency to want short-term results. I want like everything to happen now. So then it's like, okay, why am I going to, I don't have time to sit down and make Canva graphics today. So, but I really want to grow my list and I really want to engage followers, but I'm not going to take the time to do that. So make sure that your actions align with what you say that you want. And I am only telling myself this. I'm looking at myself in this Periscope screen and saying it to myself to make sure that your actions align with what you say you want. And I leave you with that. I hope to see you all sharing awesome Canva graphics about your freebie. Tag me in them. I'll share them. I'll retweet them for you because I'm really committed to helping you guys grow your list, build your website, and build your business. And I appreciate Periscope as a fall affirmation tool. Absolutely. For sure. And anything I talk about and I'm telling you guys, you know, tips and stuff, it's all stuff that I'm telling myself I need to work on too. I'm far from perfect, that's for sure. So I thank all of you for joining me today, and I'm so glad that you're on this journey with me. And I'm excited to see what 2016 crack screen screws up. Dude, you need a new phone, it sounds like. So anyhow, I will see you guys tomorrow for day 22 of the 30-day list building challenge. And if you need help building your WordPress site, you can get help for free from me at www.wp-bff.com. Sign up for my free 5-day website challenge. There are 1,700 other people that have taken or are taking my free 5-day website challenge to learn how to build a WordPress site for free. And we have a community, a Facebook group where I provide support, and there's a lot of awesome people and they're helping each other out too. And we all don't speak tech. We can when we need to, but we talk in normal language and there's no dumb questions in there. So I invite you to join us, and thank you so much for joining me this morning. And I will see you guys around the same time tomorrow for day 22 of the 30-day list building challenge. Bye guys.